Hey guys, it's Amanda here from Faithfully Homemade, and today I'm going to show you the activities I have planned for my preschooler this week. He just turned 3 last week, so now he is 3. These are the activities I have. I'm just going to show you the new ones because I still have I think just one activity that we didn't get to last week. Oh yeah, I think it was something to do with phonics. I have to pull it back out. But anyway, these are the new ones that I have ready. And so let's just get into it. The first one I have here is a counting activity. And I pulled out his little numbers here. These are little robots. You've seen them in some of my other videos. So they're numbers that turn into robots. And we use them for a lot of different things. He likes them. And then I pulled out these sheets. This is from my All About Counting pack. If you're interested, I'll leave a link below. These are pretty old. I made this couple years ago, but it still works. I used to use it with my older ones, but now I'm using it with my 3-year-old. And it'll be going through 2 more kids after him, so I got to keep it nice. So it's in these little plastic sleeves, and all he has to do for this page is count the animals that he sees. So how many are in the first one? 1, 2, 3, and then he's got to find the 3 and put it on there. Now he's going to count how many monkeys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And he's going to put the 9 on there. I'm not sure if this is the 6 or the 9. But anyway, you get the idea. And then he's going to count the fish and so on. And he will find the number and put it on there. And there's just a couple of different ones. This one's got cats and snakes. This one. And this one. So I just pulled these sheets out. There's many other counting activities that I made, but for this week we're just going to be doing those sheets, and we'll flip them around and you can find the numbers. So that is the first activity. The next activity we have here is a phonics activity. This is a brand new activity I just created. I've been working very hard to make a bunch of alphabet activities because that's what he's working on. He's working on obviously the letter sounds, but also he's working on matching uppercase to lowercase. He knows most of them, but he still gets tricked every once in a while. So I've been making activities for those. So if you've been seeing me adding new things to my website, new downloads, that's what I've been working on. And this is one of my new ones. And so basically what it is I pulled out J, K, and L because last week we were working on J and K. This week we'll be focusing more on L and also a little bit still on J and K. So that's what I pulled out. And yeah, and what he has to do is, here's the pieces. There's going to be 3 scoops for each one. So for J, he's going to find lowercase j. He's also going to find the 2 pieces that start with J for J. So he's going to find juice. And he's going to, okay, thank you. Put that down here. He's going to find juice, and he's going to find jar, or this could also be jelly or jam. But they all start with J, so it works. So that would be the J, the J cone. And then he'll do the same for K, and he'll do the same for L. You get the idea. So that is what he will do with that activity. The next activity also uses something I just made. I just made these. You want jelly now that you heard me say it? Okay, just a minute. I made these alphabet puzzles where he can match upper and lowercase. And then he can say apple, capital A, lowercase a. A says as an apple. Then I also pulled out this Melissa and Doug alphabet abacus. And when I give it to him, I'm going to make sure none of the letters are showing. So only the pictures are going to be showing. I started doing it. And then, so I'll do that for the whole thing. And then after he puts the puzzle together, I'm going to say, okay, find on the abacus. And when he finds it, some of them are going to match the picture and some of them aren't. Because see, I have B for balloon, but on here it's B for basket. So this one will be easy. The first one, A, will be easy. So apple, find and then he's going to have to flip it over and see the A. And then I'll have these mixed up. I won't have them in order. So then let's say I give him, and we're not going to do them all, but let's say I give him, the next one I give him is I. So he'll put I together. And then we'll say capital I, lowercase I says iguana. Can you find I? And then he's going to have to look on here and find a picture that says insect. And he might need help with some of them, but once he finds it, he's going to flip it over and see if he's correct. Oh, very good. I is for insect. So I thought I would match up this with the puzzles this week to make it a little bit more interactive. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do with that. This activity is just matching shapes. Obviously, this is just a puzzle. Again, it's a Melissa and Doug puzzle. I love Melissa and Doug because I love wooden things because they last longer. And so, anyway, you will see me use a lot of Melissa and Doug things. So, obviously, you know, he can just match the pieces and tell me what they are. Heart, rectangle, and so on. But also, I thought I pulled out, I have a shapes activity pack that I created. And it comes with these pieces, and it also comes with a shape game board. I pulled both of them out because what I figured we would do is the ones that were on here, he could start recognizing the word. So he's going to match heart with heart. He's going to match circle with circle. He won't really be able to do this, but I can help him. Rectangle with rectangle. So I figured he could not only match the shape, but he could match the words. That's kind of a Montessori type activity. And then also, once he's done doing it on the puzzle, I thought we would use the game board, because the way you're supposed to play the game is you're supposed to, once they can read the words, then they're supposed to be able to match it up. My kindergartner can do that, but my 2-year-old can't. So I just thought we'd use the game board to match up some of the shapes. So he can take the pieces, and when he's done matching them on the puzzle, he can match them up on the game board. And I don't have, that puzzle doesn't have all of them. So whichever ones are left that it doesn't have, we'll talk about what they are. So that is what we're going to do for that activity this week. And then the last activity I have for him this week is I showed you guys this in a video. I made a sensory bin. I bought some kinetic sand. I know you can make it, but I actually bought some, and it's coming in the mail, so I will probably have kinetic sand in this next time. But for now, we're leaving the rocks. And what I did is I put these cards in here. This is another new activity that I just created. I was telling you guys how I've been making alphabet activities. So this activity is matching the dog with his dog bowl. So it's capital letter matching it with the lowercase letter. And what I did is when I printed them out, I put the capital letters on green, and I put the lowercase letters on red just to kind of help me out when I'm using it with him. And what I'm going to do is I stuck A, B, C, D, and E in this bin. We already did this activity once, and it went really well, but I'm going to keep them like this all week, and we're going to just do it over and over again. And what I had him do is I said, okay, pick a green one. So he would pick a green one. And then I had him put it up here on the, what is this, a pocket chart that we have. This is like a pocket chart easel that sits up. And then I said, okay, now find the red one that matches. So this is capital A, find lowercase a, and then you will give the doggy his food. So he had to look through the red ones to find lowercase a, and he had to match up the food. So he did it very well, and then when he got to B, when he did B, I said, okay, find lowercase b, and he actually picked D. So I'm glad I had D in here because he picked D, and we talked about the difference. Like, that's D. D goes this way, and B goes the other way. So then I had him put that one back, and I had him find B. And then we talked about capital B, lowercase b. B says b, b, b. Okay, that doggy got his food. This doggy got their food. And then we just kept going until we finished. So we did A, B, C, D, and E. And I just had him kind of stuck in the rocks, sticking up like that, and he had to pick them out. So it was kind of fun to do it that way. You can do so many things with these matching activities. You can make this into a file folder game if you want to put it on a file folder, and you could use Velcro on the back, and then they just have to pick the pieces off and Velcro them in the right place. You could, like I said, I did, you could use it on a board like that. You could just use the cards on a tray if you want. What else was I thinking? There was another way I was thinking of using these. I'm sure you'll see it in a video soon because we'll use them over and over again. But anyway, I made mine circles Obviously, you can make them into squares. You can make them into whatever you want. I just made mine in circles because most of the cards and things that we use are square. So I thought, I'll make it different and I'll make them into circles. So anyways, if you want any of these activities, the printables, I will leave links below where you can get them off my website. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.